Hello, everyone. Thank you for watching another episode at Investing with All I See is W. Today, I wanted to make this video to share with you my insights after the stock market has closed. And from what we learned this week, it seemed as though most of the company's tickers, at least in the technology sector, did take a downfall. And this actually brings biotechnology sector up in the forefront because what's interesting is that we learned from the news that Astrazeneca had to halt their whole entire clinical trials for the COVID-19 vaccine that was being studied due to a patient getting an adverse experience post injection of the vaccine. So this really changes the dynamics of how the health authorities will be looking at vaccines, and it's really important now because it puts safety and efficacy at the forefront and making sure that all these pre-approved vaccines are looked at from the regulatory lens and making sure it's done correctly. So I feel like the fact that AstraZeneca had just failed in its process, it provides an opportunity for other companies to really focus on where its vaccine is at in terms of safety and efficacy implications. And I think it's very important now with companies like I'm going to share with you, Inovio Pharmaceuticals, right? It seems like throughout this whole time when the company has been in phase one and preclinical trials, there's just so much about people just discrediting this company. And I feel like this company has done everything right the first time. I mean, for example, going through the preclinical trials, testing on animals, trying to understand the clinical data before it gets to humans. The fact that the company goes through that, I feel like it's doing things the right way and not trying to speed through the process, which is very valuable in a sense where you have more data looking at animal data and then human data and then comparing that. Other companies, can bypass the whole preclinical trials based on the situation with the COVID-19, but you're unable to compare your data from humans to animals once you complete all of those trials. So that's the downside, in my opinion. Now, I also wanted to share with you, accompanied by Vaxart, VXRT, today the share price had hovered up close to 10% at the end of the day. And I feel like this company will likely get more news coming out soon because it had recently submitted its investigational new drug for its oral medication for the COVID-19 symptoms close to a month ago, so we should expect a response from the FDA on whether the company can move forward, and that will be a major milestone for Vaxart, a company based out in South San Francisco with an employee size of less than 20. So this is great news for Vaxart for potentially being able to achieve its milestone to get into phase one clinical trial. So I'm looking forward to see how well this company advances and to see the share price mature along with the company moving forward. Okay, so that's Vaxart by the ticker VXRT. So next up, I wanted to share with you is the company that I think will go beyond its current share price right now by possibly one, two, or threefold, or even more if you're considering long term, and that's Sorrento Therapeutics by the ticker SRNE. What I like about this company is its array of products stemming from diagnostic testing, antiviral treatment, as well as a protein-based vaccine and cytokine therapy. So there are approximately 7 products that are being in evaluation right now in preclinical trials for the COVID-19. And not only are there 2 products that are being evaluated for emergency use authorization, at least in the United States, but also the company is working with Brazil and Visa to get the Covishield approved for use in Brazil hospitals where infected patients are hospitalized and can benefit from the Covishield, which is an antiviral treatment. So that's very amazing just hearing that not only the company is working to expand it within the United States, but also within the international markets. So that's a good thing knowing that its product line is in an area that's concentrated with a high concentration of infected COVID-19 patients. So that's a good thing for Sorrento Therapeutics, and I do foresee the share price going beyond its current share price at $6 right now. Previously, it dropped down to like $5. Can you imagine if you were to park your money at the $5 range? So that's SRNE, and let's not ignore this company.